Ever dream of a life where your money works for you, not the other way around? What if you could unlock a secret income stream that fills your bank account month after month without lifting a finger? Welcome to the world of dividends. What are dividends? First things first, let's talk about the heart of the matter, dividends. Imagine you're a shareholder in a flourishing company. You've invested your hard-earned money, and now you're part of the corporate family. But what's the perk? Dividends. These are slices of the company's profit pie, served hot and fresh to you, the shareholder. Unlike the static interest you'd earn from bonds, dividends are dynamic. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Dividends are not just one-time treats, they can grow over time. That's right, companies often increase their dividends, especially if they're raking in profits. This is why dividends are often seen as a sign of a company's health. A company that consistently pays dividends is likely stable and profitable. So dividends are not just a reward, they're a signal, a beacon that illuminates the company's financial landscape. And if you're smart, you can reinvest those dividends to buy more shares, setting off a cycle that boosts your investment exponentially. The math behind living off dividends. Let's talk about the fascinating math that can turn your dividend investments into a six-figure income. Picture this. You're aiming for a yearly revenue of $100,000 solely from dividends. Sounds ambitious, right? But it's entirely doable if you understand two critical numbers: your current dividend payments and the rate at which these payments grow annually, known as the dividend growth rate. Take Texas Instruments, or TXN, as an example. As of the time of writing, it's priced at $149.96 per share and offers a quarterly dividend of $1.02 per share. The company has been generous, increasing its dividend payments by 13.3% this year. In fact, they've consistently raised it by 15% or more over the past few years. Now here's where the magic happens. The higher your dividend yield and the dividend growth rate, the faster you'll reach that coveted $100,000 annual income. But it's not just about high yields. Companies like Apple offer a modest dividend yield, but make up for it with stock price appreciation. On the flip side, you have companies like AT&T, which provide tantalizing dividends, but have been underperforming in the market. The trick is to find a balanced portfolio of Goldilocks companies, those that are just right, offering both growth and a decent dividend. The million-dollar question: can you really live off dividends? But can you genuinely live off dividends? The answer is a resounding yes, but. Yes, you can live off them, but it requires meticulous planning and a well-thought-out strategy. You see, dividends can indeed supplement your income, especially during retirement. But to replace your entire income? That's a tall order. The strategy. How to build a dividend portfolio. The art of constructing a dividend portfolio is a task that's as much about strategy as it is about vision. You see, dividends are not just numbers on a screen, they're the lifeblood of your financial freedom. But how does one go about creating a portfolio that not only pays dividends, but also stands the test of time? Firstly, let's debunk the myth that dividend investing is a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Rather, it is far from it. The landscape is rife with options, from high-yield stocks to those that offer modest but consistent payouts. The trick is to find a balance, a harmony if you will, that aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Now, you might be tempted to go all in on high-yield stocks, lured by the siren call of immediate returns. Resist that urge. High yields often come with high risks. Instead, diversify. Mix in some blue-chip stocks, those stalwarts of the market with a history of consistent dividend payments. They may not be flashy, but they're the bedrock upon which you can build your empire of dividends. And let's not forget about growth. Yes, even in the world of dividends, growth is not a term to be ignored. Opt for companies that have a history of increasing their dividends. This is a sign of a healthy, thriving business, one that will feed your portfolio for years to come. The risks. What could go wrong? Now, the flip side of the coin, while dividends offer a tantalizing promise of passive income, they're not without their pitfalls. So, what dark clouds could potentially rain on your dividend parade? First and foremost, let's talk about performance. Dividend stocks, contrary to popular belief, have not always outperformed the market. In fact, data suggests that they can lag, especially when compared to growth stocks. Don't be swayed by the allure of immediate cash. Remember that dividends are not a guarantee of overall performance. Next, let's delve into the murky waters of costs. Dividend-focused funds often come with higher fees, silently chipping away at your returns. It's like hosting a party but finding out too late that the venue has a slew of hidden charges. Before you know it, your budget's blown, and you're left wondering where it all went wrong. And then there's the issue of taxes, the unavoidable grasp of the tax man. Each time a dividend lands in your account, so does a tax liability. Over time, these taxes can add up, diminishing the luster of those shiny dividends. Lastly, let's not forget about market trends. Dividend stocks are in vogue now, but what happens when the direction shifts? Remember, today's hot ticket can easily become tomorrow's financial bad joke. So, is living off dividends a fairy tale or a feasible reality? Well, the answer is, it's complicated. Dividend investing has its pros and cons, and like any investment, it comes with risks. During the financial meltdown of 2008 and 2009, even companies known for their consistent, stable dividend payouts slashed or eliminated them. However, dividends do offer a cushion against declines in stock prices and can provide a steady stream of income. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing more content like this. See you next time!